Task number 1 of the Dragster project is vocabulary. As always, we want to make sure that we don't just copy and paste definitions. Please write the definitions in your own words. Those definitions will go in the upper left-hand corner of the Frayer models. The words that you're going to define as part of task number 1 are aerodynamics, force, specification, thumbnail, sketch, wheelbase, axle, speed, velocity, turbulence, downforce, scale, and analysis. And that's a lot of words, a lot of terms to define and do the Frayer models for. However, a number of them are should do and aspire to do terms, and so you'll have some choice in terms of how many of those definitions you want to do. Our essential question to guide us as part of this first task is, what do I already know about aerodynamics? So as you inquire and analyze and you start thinking about this Dragster project and making the fastest car that you can make, what do you already know about aerodynamics and how air and a vehicle kind of behave and interact together? So that'll be the question that you want to answer at some point. So at this point, let's pause the video and open up your design notebook. All right, we've got our design notebook open. You see task number 1 right here. We can click on the bookmark, drop us down to task number 1, and we have the vocab. What do you already know about aerodynamics right here? Make sure you answer this. Notice the blue background, so it's a must-answer question. And then you see our terms. So aerodynamics, there's a link right here to a dictionary that you can click on, and that will help you. You just need to finish this definition the way that air, fill in the blank, find an image to go with it. A lot of times those images help us better understand the meaning if we can find a good picture that reinforces what our definition is. And then some examples of maybe where you would use or see or need to know about aerodynamics, and some non-examples as well. And so please use this. You can also just Google aerodynamics definition, aerodynamics image, examples of aerodynamics, non-examples, and find answers there as well. All right, so you see the Frayer model for aerodynamics, and you see force, specification, speed, velocity, sorry, I'll have to fix that, velocity, prototype, and we get to some should do definitions and should do Frayer models, thumbnail, sketch, dimension, axle, and then wheelbase, turbulence, downforce are all aspire to do words. Scale is another should do word, and then the word analysis is the last aspire to do word. So pay attention to the colored backgrounds as well. And then you have your task summary. What's something that you learned by doing this vocabulary, and what was one example of success that you experienced with this? And then you see the stop sign at the end of task number 1. So if you have any questions about any of this, please reach out to your teachers, but hopefully you do learn something new about one of these terms or multiple terms as well, because this will give us a good background for beginning this project. All right, good luck with these terms.